Hello, everybody. Hey, Tyrone. I acted Tyrone when he was a child. Anyway, my name is Jeffrey Bateman from Equity's staff, and on behalf of Actors Equity, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Legacy Robe ceremony for the Broadway opening of Pirates, the Penzance musical. The Legacy Robe is Broadway's greatest backstage tradition and is perpetuated by Actors Equity and the ACCA, the Advisory Committee on Chorus Affairs, because this is a ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the incredible contributions of the Broadway chorus. Now, before we get things started, the first thing I would like to do is to invite anyone who is making their Broadway debut in Pirates to please come join me right here. Y'all, I have to say, this is always my favorite part of the ceremony because this gives me the chance to meet the people who are the future of Broadway. And people from all over the world try to get here, but every actor who's ever stood on a Broadway stage has had their own personal path to get here. And it's usually not exactly what you thought it was going to be. But I want to tell you that what every one of you bring to this stage is personal and individual, and it's informed by every bit of that journey. And so I would like to thank you for every step that you took and every challenge that you persevered through on the path to get to where you're standing right now. And on behalf of Actors Equity and the ACCA, and for every actor and every stage manager and every little dreamer out there who's still waiting to get on Broadway, I want to tell you congratulations because you just did that, and welcome to Broadway. Woo! And now I'm going to step to the side just so that these people can get a fancy picture of you real good, because you guys look fantastic. Are we good? We met? All right. Let's get this Legacy Robe going. So as you can see, I brought with me a bunch of my friends who can't wait to wish you well. As you probably know, the council and committees of Actors Equity are made up of actors and stage managers just like you who give of their time to make sure that Actors Equity is a labor union that works for all of us. And so I would like to take just a second for you to meet some of them. Al, would you like to do the introductions?
Hey everybody, I'm one of Equity's national vice presidents and chair of the ACCA. My name's Al Bundonis. And on behalf of President Brooke Shields, Executive Director Al Vincent Jr., the entire National Council, and our paid professional staff, I am here to welcome Pirates to Broadway. Now, as Jeffrey said, the Legacy Robe is one of Broadway's greatest backstage traditions, and it honors the chorus. Yes. And this year it's turning 75. Yeah. And that is one of the reasons Actors Equity Association has designated the year 2025 as a chorus year. Now, the chorus contract is the backbone of this industry, not just here on Broadway, but on stages across the country. And I brought some of my friends, fellow members of mine and yours, some of whom are in your show, who volunteer their time improving and strengthening the chorus contract. And I just want them to say hi.
Hi, welcome to Broadway. I'm Diane Nicole. I'm a principal counselor and a vice chair of ACCA.
Marco?
Margot Moreland. I am a counselor who lives in Florida, so came a long way to see you all. Welcome.
Oh, I'm Joanne Warts. I'm an Eastern Region Chorus Counselor, and I'm also a Vice Chair of the ACCA, and I want to say merit and welcome to Broadway.
Hello, I'm Rashawn Jakes II. I'm your Eastern Regional Vice President, a former Chorus Counselor. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Tishavon Stewart. I'm an Eastern Chorus Counselor. I'm a member of ACCA, and I'm also first vice chair of the production committee. So, also if you need things.
But I would like for you all now to meet the people who I consider to be the living and breathing legacy of this incredible robe, its previous recipients. And we have a bunch of them with us here tonight. So if I could ask anyone who's been awarded the legacy robe to please take a step forward and be recognized by telling us your name and the show or shows for which you received the robe. Why don't we start in your cast?
Hi, I'm Sheena Ann Morris. And I received the legacy robe for Anastasia. Afra, I received the robe for the Donna Summer musical and the Who's Tommy.
Hi, I'm Kirsten Scott. I received the robe for Suffs.
I'm Roger Preston Smith. I received the robe for Kathy Rigby's Peter Pan.
Jacob?
I'm David Edwards. I got the robe for By Jeeves.
Hi everybody, my name is James Dybus and I received the robe in 1976 for the original Pacific Overtures. And then 21 years later for the Scarlet Pimpernel at the Minstrel.
Hi, I'm Joyce Chittick, and I received the robe for Roundabout's Anything Goes. And for Seussical. For Roundabout's 1998 Cabaret. I received it for Elf.
And now to present the robe to someone in the cast of Pirates, it's my pleasure to hand the proceedings off to its most recent recipient, who got it just less than 24 hours ago, Corey Michelle Pettenot.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. Okay, I'm going to read my speech. Hello, I am Corey Michelle Pettenot, and I received the robe just yesterday for Just in Time. I am here to share with you a brief history of the legacy robe. The tradition of the robe began in 1950 when Bill Bradley, a chorus dancer in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, asked Florence Baum, another member of the chorus, for her dressing gown. Bill then sent it over to Arthur Partington, a chorus dancer at the Imperial Theater where Call Me Madam was opening that night, with a note proclaiming, the robe had been worn by all the Ziegfeld beauties and would bless their show. A cabbage rose from one of Ethel Merman's gowns was attached to the robe by Arthur, and it was sent on to the opening of the next chorus musical, Guys and Dolls, and a tradition was born. The legacy robe is awarded to a member of the chorus who has the most Broadway musical chorus credits. The honored recipient puts on the robe, circles the stage 3 times counterclockwise, and everyone touches the robe. The recipient, still wearing the robe, then visits all the dressing rooms, and the show is blessed. It is my pleasure to present the legacy robe for Pirates, the Penzance musical, to Afra. Yes.
It was nice and warm.
All right. Secure for safety here. All right.
Thank you. Yay. Okay, where should I start? Oh my gosh, she's got a circle.
All right. All right, that's one.
It's such an honor, and I love you all so much, and I'm so happy that we get to do this together. And
Now, on Sunday, this robe will be passed to the last chorus musical opening this season, Real Women Have Curves. But for today, this is all yours because we are here to celebrate you all. So, Pirates, the Penzance musical, welcome to Broadway!